Hello and welcome everybody! This is your host, Learvok, and you are just in time for the celebrations! Even though we're not seeing... Oh, there they are. There's the fireworks. And more importantly, for more of Okami. In the last episode, we defeated the dreaded Orochi. And now the entire village of Kamiki is partying down. As well as some people from outside. We see some extra dogs. We see, what's his name here? I forget his name. Kokari. Yeah, can't catch me. We should start fired up about that hole digging record again. You made the match for Hayabusa's hole digging skills. Oh, I guess I have my own challenges to face too. Might be the last time I played with Mushi. See, I want to face new challenges. I want to see the world and become a real man, just like Susano. I'll never forget the time we spent fishing together, doggy. Yeah. That dialogue got me a little confused. He was talking about the hole digging. That was the other dog, not Hayabusa. Yume, I think. And it was you who slew the dreaded Orochi. That was quite a feat. Oh, shucks. Got a lot of help from Susano, too, you know. Let's talk to Hayabusa here. Defeated Orochi and saved the village. I'm sorry I was too busy with my own duties to help you. Oh, relax. Dog's gotta do what a dog's gotta do, right? Yeah, it's true. Now, family and duty comes first, I suppose. So yeah, now I don't know where we have to go exactly. I think we gotta go up to the viewing platform. Finish up everything. So let's go this way, I think, first. We should probably check out the tree. Sakuya's tree. Hey there! How'd the festival skip since and thought you'd come play, huh? Oh, what do you think? Like my latest work of art? Like seeing them up close. Don't get too close though. You're ready to be amazed. Here we go, the brightest constellation in the sky, the fabled duo spectacular. Well, this may be progress. Oh, I haven't seen E soon. Don't know who that is. Yeah, there you are, impressive, eh? Okay, I thought that might have been progress. He's talking about constellations. Let's talk to the two girls here. Two sisters. Oh wow! Look, sis, the fireworks are awesome! Yeah, we're so lucky to see a display like this on our travels. I wonder about the older sister's, hat. I know they exist somewhere. I mean, people have those all over the place. I'm gonna travel along that. I don't know if one's the size of your body, but it would make sense in Japan at least, you know, especially like higher end royalty probably has some of the stuff like that to cover up, like say the princesses or the queens, empress, however the system goes. Is this all we want to do? No, this is more I'm certain. Let's see. I'm almost certain Mr. Orange is not at his home. He's probably up on the viewing platform. Yep. What's this? Ooh. Got a piece of coral. Coral fragments. Huh. Can't believe we almost missed that. I don't think we have to come back to Kamiki Village after we're done with the festival. Oh, it's just a radish. Okay. Oh, that's something special. No, there's a few things I think we need to come in here for completion's sake, but since we're not doing a completion run, they're not too important. Like, we just can't get them right now if we don't have the proper abilities. I love this reflector that we have. The Infinity Judge. Still wondering how it fares against the Infinity Gauntlet. Okay, so before we go further, it does bring up a question. What happens when you put two objects of infinity up against each other? Do they like cancel each other out, or do they just like say you have like an infinite sword go up against an infinite, an infinity plus one sword go up against an infinity plus one gauntlet? Do they cancel each other out, or do they just keep infinitely dealing damage to each other? I mean, I guess technically speaking, if they're not like, indestructible artifacts or indestructible, they both just break under each other's own force. I mean, technically speaking, the Infinity Sword and the Infinity Gauntlet, not talking about like Marvel's Infinity Gauntlet this time for once, I'm talking about like just the generic one reason for this example, would just would buckle under their own use, such a force of power. Because unless it's designed to be indestructible, unless it clarifies that, and it probably isn't, then it's gonna break. But anyway, so let's talk to the oranges. And this lady I just now realized had a bucket on her head. Mushi's mama. Okay. Fireworks! Every time I see that pause, it just makes me think there's something I gotta do. Like I'm always like seconds away from pushing the button right when it was about to launch off. Like, great fireworks, really great. Prettier than ever before. That one's a paw print and looked like maybe her face? That's what Mrs. Orange said. My husband's dance went so well again this year. Now the spirits of Konohana, our sacred tree, along with the spirits of Orochi, can rest in peace. Why do you want Orochi's spirit? I guess you want him. I guess you still want his spirit to rest in peace. You don't want him to come back vengeful and trying to kill you. Actually, I'm curious now. What's wrong, buddy? Does not look like we can. Oh, but we can do something. So this does have water in it. Oh yeah, you can see a little bit. Oh, because it's like the Thunder Brew sake. I think we only managed to get Mr. Orange drunk. Oh, how wonderful! A truly joyous occasion. To start with the defeat of Orochi and saved Kushi. As if the legend of old had appeared right before our eyes. I feared Susanoo would bring dishonor upon his heroic lineage. When I saw him as he dashed out of the door in his armor to save Kushi, he sure was spitting it into the great Nagi. How happy I was to see him like that. Of course, I've never glimpsed Nagi in the flesh myself, but say, where does Susanoo get to now? We're about to dance for Konohana instead of presenting the usual offering of 8 purification sake. Anyway, it's all his fault. He squandered all the sacred sake. Okay, I guess that would be what was left. Why did I say Thunder Brew? Oh, I was saying Thunder Brew because I see the lightning bolt on there. I don't think they have Thunder Brew in this. I might be thinking of World of Warcraft. So... No, I think there is a Thunder Brew sake. Isn't there? So, is there? Let me check. Maybe it's an inventory item. That's Steel Fist. Okay. Oh, we got. I think didn't we get Sumagari? That's our first glaze. Forgot about that. Yeah. You hold it as a sub weapon. What does it do? Go with the glaives do as sub weapons. They might, I think. I don't remember at all. Reflectors act like a shield. The beads act as kind of like a long range attack, and I'm assuming the glaives just do a stronger attack. Hey friend, where have you been? You hear about Susano and the Monster Man? Freaky. He used to do his best to avoid trouble. Now drink a toast to him, the brave warrior. Yeah, Susano did end up showing his true colors at the end, didn't he? Ah, are you well, Wolf? Thanks to you, business is good. I'm enjoying a celebratory drink. Ah, looking at the crescent moon reminds me of Kamiki. Do you know anything about her, Wolfie? Yes, I do. Oh, sure. How could a wolf understand what I'm saying? Ridiculous. Why'd you even ask, Bamboo Brain? And Kaguya is the princess up in this village, isn't she? So how old are we? Maybe I'm thinking of a different Kaguya. Maybe I'm mixing up my names again. I'm not even good with names from my own country, let alone names from a foreign country whose even their very language is completely different from our own. Like they're like seriously, Japanese language is insanely different from like almost any other language I've seen. Admittingly, I can't really speak for any Asian language out in general. I don't know much about any of them. Nor for really any other language outside my own. I know Japan, especially this time I've learned recently about Japan. The workplace has like almost a completely different language than like casual. Like the way you say things, you say it differently, and it's the exact same word though, but you say it's the exact same phrase, but you say it like differently. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch Gaijin Goomba's which video was it of his? It's his video about how anime commentates on the workforce. And it's talking about shows like Agritsuko and a few other shows like of the same sort that kind of crept up. A few other slice of life shows that talk about the business, about the workplace, and how like, in Japan especially it's very stressful. And yeah, understanding that Japan's workforce has it way rougher than the American workforce. I know how rough it can be with my workforce, with the American workforce. Like, I mean, I work as a custodian currently, and I get paid bupkis. I'm using the phrase correctly. I get paid like peanuts for doing a lot of dirty work, literally in some cases. A lot of crappy work, literally in that case sometimes. Yeah, let's just put it this way. I've had to flush a few logs down, if you know what I mean. Had to cut a few logs. Yeah. It's not pretty, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, please, for the love of God, do not look it up. You especially while you're eating. You know. And I totally realized I completely missed an opportunity to quote Nintendo Capri Sun, you know, in the bathroom. Man, that would have been great. I wish I thought about. I thought about that like literally as soon as I was saying it. Like it was too late. It's already leaving my mouth. The words were already leaving my mouth. So it's like, damn, that would have been so good. Yeah, so we'll go and talk to Sakuya. Great Mother Okami Amaterasu. I am filled with unbridled joy at your safe return. It would appear the final chapter of Orochi has been written. The entire village is in your debt. Please accept their thanks. That said, what a splendid evening. Even I'm feeling a bit intoxicated by the festival spirit. Then I believe these three peaches are actually what we are actually our prizes from what we get for freeing the other spiral trees. I can't remember what they're called. Sacred trees. Not the sacred. Yeah, that's right. The peaches, the golden peaches are inventory. Yeah, okay. I want to make sure that because they actually gave us just food items. That'd be a waste. As you can tell, like with all, especially with all the food that we collected, if I had upgraded this at all, it would have been like full again. If you I think you can fully upgrade that 3 times or up to 3. I think. Yeah, so I think you can get that 2 more upgrades on that. But it's like it's ridiculous how unneeded that is because we haven't gotten a single game over yet. And I don't think. Did we get to choose our game mode? I don't think we got to choose our game mode at the beginning of the game. But anyway, I think we're just about done looking around. We didn't talk to Mushi, did we? Hey, it's the new king of hole digging, Snowy! I'm gonna be best friends with Hayabusa forever! After all, he did save my life. We're gonna dig up turnips like there's no tomorrow. Trying to remember which one was which. That's right, Yume was Kokari's dog. That's right, yeah. Okay. Wow, it's been like so long since. Oh, wow, it's been so long since we started this whole journey. It kind of put things into perspective. I mean, I get a chance to do basically 1 episode a week. I've been trying to do more, but with my work schedule currently, it's just I'm tired and I'm often busy. We've had like a lot of things. We just had my nephew's party last weekend, so I didn't get a chance to record. Not to mention there were a few other things that went on last weekend that kind of I didn't like. Part of it was like I didn't plan well enough for us. Like. So it just didn't work out because of this poor timing on my end, but yeah. Let's see, did we talk to everyone? I think we're still looking for Susano and Kushi, which they're inside his house. I'm not sure that we wanna mess with them. Hold on. I thought I heard snoring there for a second. Oh no, that's just the wind I'm hearing. It's like faintly in the background. You guys probably won't be able to hear it because I'll have the volume of the game turned down. Yeah, I think it might be part of the soundtrack actually. Okay. So let's see here. We got Kushi's house left, so I don't think she's gonna be in here. Knowing everyone in town is probably going to be, this is still weird. I don't think I mentioned this, but this is really weird here. Like, cause like, if you go out here, you notice it's outside, but when we're inside, it's all black, so it seems like it's inside, like a cave or something, right? But really, it's just right over here. Not to mention, you know, you got a bit of a extra amount of space inside. Bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. Who knew that every person's house in ancient Japan was actually secretly a TARDIS? And there goes everyone who's not a Doctor Who fan. Right over their heads. Actually, granted, Doctor Who's probably big enough in the popular culture that people people probably do know at least what the TARDIS is, right? I mean, you know, the Doctor's spaceship, time machine, you know, bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. Known for having a ginormous swimming pool and a library that we never get to see in the show, mind you. We only hear about it. Even in the one episode where they're stuck inside the TARDIS, they never go into that swimming pool. Okay, so I think we've just explored just about everywhere. So I think at this point we've not so much worn our welcome. I just now noticed that I'm glad I noticed that before we left. There we go. Okay, so now I think we've done about everything we can in here. There we go. And now would be a good time to go ahead and head on out. I suppose the world. We got some more of the world to see, some other things to do, and we can talk to this guy real quick. I sensed it. The ancient monster disappearing with one final roll. That man, Susano, has a relentless and mighty drive within him. Huh? There's a new driving force for Susano now. Could it be love? You're curious about Susano's fortunes in love? Well, he should be back here in the village. But I don't see him anywhere. Perhaps he and his special someone are talking in secret somewhere. Let's not poke your nose in their affairs too much, my friend. I agree with him, but you know, this is a video game, so I kind of want to know. Where do you think you're going? It's party time for a ball. And the Kamiki festival is only once a year. Let's cut loose. Word festival ring a bell? Come on, it's party time. Let's have some fun. Really? What do you have? Ants in your pants? Oh yeah, you don't have pants. Anyway, why'd you keep trying to leave? It's party time. Now I feel like I'm good answer. Let's party hardy. Right now. Fine, whatever. Festival's only once a year, but if you want to leave then, just leave. Why are you always in such a hurry? You realize you haven't got all your brush skills back, don't you? So far you found 9. See, there's Rejuvenation, Power Slash, and Sunrise. And there's a 3-part technique of the gods of Flora, you know, Bloom, Water Lily, and Vine, which only count as 1. Obviously! And finally, there's Cherry Bomb, Water Sprout, Crescent, Gale Storm, and Inferno. Where the other 4 brush guards are hiding. The remaining 4 brush techniques are the hardest to find. It's all over the countryside already. Now that we've taken care of that Orochi once and for all, maybe it's time we headed out to the capital city. If there are more people, there could be more gods there. So yeah, Ethan's got a point there. I mean, we did try to get into the capital city before, but the bridge was out. Or up, rather. Matarasu, you have only just performed your duties, yet you plan to leave. My heart aches at the thought of our separation. Sakuya, you didn't have to come all this way just to say goodbye. Boy, you're pretty uptight for a tree spirit. I don't know, she seems pretty rooted to the ground. Get it? Look, I'm not Trigger Conroy. Please, just pity laugh. Speaking of Trigger Conroy, I want to go ahead and comment this real quick before we go any further. I just recently saw the Runaway Guys Coliseum on their, like, they put up the stuff from the charity stream on the YouTube, and that throwing controllers. Oh my god. Oh my god. At one part where Trigger had to spend a whole minute saying nothing but nice things about Super Mario Sticker Star. And then at the end, for him just to drop that F-bomb. Oh my gosh, that was a shocker. But anyway. Hold on a on a second, I got something in my throat. Okay, I think I got it. But at the instant of Orochi's passing, I quite clearly saw a swirling black mist. In the confusion, I distinctly sensed an evil other than Orochi. I'm not sure what it could be. Is there something else at work? I don't know why that part's highlighted. I guess it's... this is something I find funny with, like Zelda-style games like this. And, the highlight keywords and stuff. So, this is, pay attention to this. I'm not sure what it could be. It's not the keyword that you need to highlight. Since you had been restored, that there's no doubt. But nature's tormented cries ring out in other parts of Nippon. Especially chilling are those emanating from the capital, from the Ryoshima coast beyond the bridge in Taka Pass. Well, we weren't planning on visiting that place anyway. The black essence born of Orochi's husk was moving toward the capital as well. I can't say for sure exactly what that means. What I do know is that whatever had plunged the world into chaos has not yet finished toying with us. This ordeal is far from over. Is that it? No sage advice for us heroes? My apologies, little one. The challenges we face on our journey will be many. But I know that though you will grow weary, you will prevail. The road you travel will be fraught with peril, but I pray that the fresh scent of flora will protect you. Matarasu, Isu, I wish you a safe and fruitful journey. She's gone. Safe and fruitful journey? That's what she said? Give me a break. But I always knew getting all the brush techniques wouldn't be easy. On to the capital. First stop, the city checkpoint at Taka Pass. Okay. So we can probably use the nearby mermaid fountain for that. So yeah. With the festival behind us and Orochi slain, now we can head on forward, even into the Great Abyss. And actually, not on to check, not to the Great Abyss, but to the past we've already been to technically. But yeah, one thing, I want to make two notes here. One, I want to check our time. Where are we on here? 13 hours in. So, not only is this longer than most AAA titles today, and I mean longer than even the open world ones, like say Far Cry. Just pick one, 3, 4, or 5, or even, Primal. And no, Blood Dragon doesn't count because Blood Dragon's already too short anyway. Blood Dragon's like half the size of 3. So I'm always running about, so I just heard that Susano took on Orochi. There's really something now. Maybe there'll be less monsters getting in the way. Anyway, you haven't forgotten our little competition, have you? You're practicing a whole lot faster than I was before. You gotta fly. Ready, go! What the oh! He drops those now! Oh! I forgot about that! He drops little barbs at us. So, instead of making him faster because they made him too fast, he clearly wouldn't be able to follow him. They decided, we're gonna put barbs in the way to kind of slow you down a little bit. Okay, just want to make sure I had the right button. Last time I hit circle by mistake. It's kind of out of instinct. I've been playing Iconoclast recently. Ouch! Ouch! At least these aren't doing any real damage to us. At least we can't get into battles. Okay, so I think we might have to tackle them from the side or from the front. Damn. These things. Man, they slow you down. Ah! Okay, let's do this one for real. Come on, buddy. We can beat you. And your spiky signs. I was gonna say something else, but then we got hit by the sign, so. Oh crud, what was the. Ah! Completely missed him! Overshot our destination. Ow! I was hoping to be able to dodge that, but we couldn't. Okay, maybe try zigzagging. I think, yeah, we can't attack him from inside, from behind, because he keeps spawning those too quickly. So we have to. Yeah, and then when you miss, like I keep doing, it just hits you no matter what, because he'll just spawn right behind him. So let's see how. Ah, come on! Okay, I want to use any brush techniques on the guy. Ouch. Almost hit that one. Not falling into that trap again. And I keep just barely missing him. Comes down to how close to get. Yes! Haha! Phew! Caught up with me again. Drive fast, Pooch. Top sprinter. Got 2 victories under your belt. Woo! Okay, so we got that taken care of. So next, we need to find what the. Was this here before? I did not remember this being here. That's interesting. Ah! Oh, come on, really? Yeah. Drats. Oh, you guys doing this? Hoping to be close to land. Or, you know, I can just. Whatever. Screw it. It's not worth it. Just. Okay, so. Let's see. Trying to think if there's anything. Let me check the dojo real quick. See if there's anything we can get at the dojo. Ooh, we can actually do this. Oh, we already did that, okay. I had a feeling we probably did, but it's been so long since we've done anything in Century Field. It's been a long time since I played the game in general. Come again, my little Lupin friend. Come to sharpen your skills. So we just had the Golden Fury. Can we afford it? Yes, we can. Might as well. Once again, choose to try your hand at the fighting arts. So I have no choice. Do as you wish and allow you to enroll in my dojo. I must warn you, I won't hold back this time. So that he flips his head upside down. Are you mentally prepared to handle the ultimate challenge? Step inside and test your might. Test your might. Let the lesson begin. Practice the Golden Fury God technique. Take these tips to heart and remember them as we train. Golden Fury. During battle, press circle to insult the enemy, and so cause your foe to drop a demon fang. Well, do you understand? Yes. Grant you the technique scroll. Check it when you forget what it means to be a master. The technique can only be mastered by the best. It's not something to be learned. You must have the innate ability. Train until your muscles ache, then train some more. Also drink plenty of water for this one. Yeah, this is the Golden Fury. You pee on them. Here's a not safe for YouTube version, where you don't really see anything, except just a stream of water. Classy, Japan, classy. Actually, should say classy Clover Studios. And again, we're also talking about the same company that later on becomes Platinum Games. One of the best game companies out there. Even their worst games are still, you know, half decent. Tell me the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. I haven't heard any good things. I haven't heard many good things about that one. No, the Legend Core one turned out okay. I mean, the story is garbage, but you know, so the story for the rest of the series. And keep in mind, this comes from someone who actually likes Legend of Korra. Yeah. Outside of season 1 and like the first half of season 2, the stories are pretty much a lot of nonsense. Season 3 is okay, but season 3 is more or less just an action set piece instead of an actual story. I remember the bad guys' motivation being rather questionable at best. In season 4, no, I want to say season 4. Season 4 is also, yeah. Okay, sorry, I had to go in my head there a little bit. I had to go in my headspace and make sure there was a season 4. Now, I was thinking of Last Airbender had 3 seasons, but season 4 Legend of Korra is okay? Question mark? Like, the more, like, it's one of those things, like, at first I thought it was good, and the more I keep thinking about it, the more, like, the plot holes keep creeping up. And I keep thinking, like, why did Kuvira need the big freaking titanium mech? And why was she, like, so poorly motivated? Why is she just a Hitler XP instead of, or excuse me, Hitler allegory instead of something that's, you know, actually interesting? And what was up with the sudden lesbian relationship at the end? Oh, excuse me, the implied lesbian relationship at the end that's totally supposed to be a lesbian relationship, but they never once mention it at all in the series, period. And the only reason anyone knows it's a lesbian relationship is because the writers tweeted so later after the fact. If you're wondering, and in case anyone's wondering, no, that's actually the truth. Everything I said there was not, like, nothing I said there was a lie at all. The writers really did write a lesbian relationship at the very end, kind of like almost like just a last minute thing, and then didn't bother to tell anyone until well after the show was done. I actually even remember making a joke about it. Okay, so I think what we need to do is, there we go. I remember even making a joke about it, like when I first watched it, because I always do. I'm immature like that. It's like, you know, 2 girls hold hands, oh, and then they kiss. I don't go like that. I'm like, oh, they make a cute couple, you know. Anyone familiar with Lily Orchard? She does the same thing where she constantly ships everyone in her in a minute series. What's a girl? What's the girl gotta do to get her ship out of dry dock? This is terrible. Nothing like this has ever happened before. My arrow suddenly burst into flames. Oh no! I just remembered. I have business to attend you back in the city. I was seeing how the bridge is back down and all. I better get back to my guarding job in the city. Now I want to give him Agent 20 or Number 23's voice from Venture Brothers. I think it was 23. Was it 21? Like 21 and 24, I think is what they're called. 24 the short, the pudgy one. 21 is the tall one. Like the for those of you who've never seen Venture Brothers, it's kind of like a parody of Johnny Quest. I almost said Johnny Test there. Jeez, oh. Johnny Test. That's a whole other show right there. Entirely, completely. But it's a very adult show. So if you're a kid, I wouldn't recommend watching it. Not until you're at least in your teens. But 21 and 24 like minions for the Monarch, the bad guy of the series, who are like very genre savvy and nerdy people, so they never die. This guy just reminded me of Number 23 or 21. The short one, the tall one is I can't remember. It's been too long since I've seen the show. Oh, goodbye and good luck. There's even a pudgy one over here. So yeah, it'd be perfect. He's asleep. Oh, what happened? When did that drawbridge come down? Jeez, I missed a big moment while I was sleeping. He goes right back to sleep. Why the music's so somber here? I mean, I know we just blew up the guard post here, but what the? Oh, I wonder if we caused that, maybe. Can't remember. Do we have to do? Yeah, there you go. This is a good question, because like, us blowing this up may have killed some of the earth, some of the grass. Make sure. Okay, so we gotta fill that in. We gotta scroll in, I believe. There we go. Excuse me. I'm sorry if I'm coughing and this off sounding a little. And it's like 44 minutes in I'm addressing this. I apologize. Again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wish I knew. What's the joke about what's the stereotype about the people who keep apologizing? I know you had that one with Japan, right? When we had to like bow and apologize, and they're in Japan all the time. But is that true for? Is that even remotely true for real life? Because I mean, it is. I mean, it's King of the Hill we're talking about. I think they're. I mean, while it wasn't a bad show, it's actually rather funny, and taught us a lot about propane. And as you all know, some of the greatest shows teach us about propane. Just about the importance of propane. And where to kick a man when you got your purse. That's about the only two things I know about that show. Oh no, there's what's his name? Dan? Yeah, is it Dan who's the conspiracy theory guy? And this Boomhauer, the guy no one can ever understand. It's funny, as someone who's never really watched the show, I feel nostalgic for it now. I mean, what few episodes I did watch, I did enjoy. I mean, it was a funny show. It's not like it's horrible. But yeah, so got one stray bead. How many stray beads do we have? Or does it show us? Doesn't show us. You should have something somewhere to show us how many stray beads we have. The Inferno, okay. Gale-storm, Crescent. Hearthbound and Vine, which is the exact same thing. Water Lily and Bloom, which are pretty much... Oh no, they changed. They did a different design for those. Yeah. It's kind of funny. That's kind of funny how Vine and Water Sprout use the exact same brush stroke to just change the background image. So I'm just trying to make sure we didn't miss anything. Yeah, so I think we're good. Hey, the big city. Probably find a pace. Excuse me. You'll probably find the pace of city life pretty shocking on me. Consider how you were stuck in the boonies for 100 years. As for me, I can't wait to check out all the cute babes. You know what I'm talking about? All the cute hotties. Ethan, why does your voice always go deep when you do that? I don't know. What the heck's going on? Orochi's stupid cursed zone spread all the way here? This isn't even past the city checkpoint. I already did away with that sneaky serpent. Can't believe the curse zone hasn't gone away here. One strong curse to its wasteland survived even after its maker croaked. Still, I wonder. Oh, that's even in the ocean. Look at that. It does make one wonder, though. Because of... We'll save her in a sec. Maybe that's just, like we can't really go in here. That's part of the curse, yeah, that's part of the curse zone. I'm seeing over here this gate that looks like it's also got a bit of curse zone. Or maybe that's just the... Yeah, I think that might have just been the background. Like part of like the background and the filter. Oh, and we got a new... Huh. So... Okay, so the glaives just do a thrust. Ah, damn it. Forgot to peel on them. What do you mean I did poorly on time? I guess I was being pretty slow. So yeah, those seem to replace the red imps with the sitars. Oh. Yes, we can't go in there. Interesting. Very interesting. By the way, I love how like the map is scribbled over, like it's got ink spilled over it. That's a nice little touch. I just now noticed that. Okay, so we got some sake here. Sake it to me. Oh, it is think so. There we go. what the point of filling that up is, but let's wait a minute. Thought so. Haha. So I guess daytime now. This way. Can't break that. And now we just need this up here. So if I had to guess, there's probably another one of these somewhere up here. Yep. Oh, now it looks like it might be the place we need to go. So that looks like a withered tree. So I'm glad I went ahead and did this, because that should hopefully sprout the tree back to life. Yep. And the power of nature and a quick time lapse. The tree blossoms back into a tree. Excuse me. Thank goodness these time lapses. Thank goodness these trees grow so quickly in this world. And they live for so long, comparatively. And you thought this is going to be the end of that. You can see more of the flowery goodness as the world is purified. Ooh, a sunken ship. I'm going to go ahead and tell you this right now. The rumble in the controller it like feels like butter on your hands when that happens. I just have it in one hand. I'm just feeling it rumble. I'm like, oh wow. It's like a powerful one too. Wow, whoa, that curse is out of here. Now this is the real Shima coast I know and love. Actually, I really don't know it all that well, but see that sunken ship? I don't remember ever seeing that there before. But anyway, real Shima coast where you'll find the big city, Sand City. It's just a bit of a walk from here. I don't know if anything you can imagine there. I'm nosing over there for about. I think we're going to be doing that probably in the next episode. Because for the time being, I think we're just going to start the wind down here when you get to the save mirror. As you can probably tell from my yawning, I'm starting to get a little bit tired. This is one thing, like I've always thought about streaming, but the two major things. One, my general attention span. Hold up. Oh, that is cool. That's the Infinity Judge on our back. So if we put that as our main, oh, it changes. Cool. So my guess is it's the same pose, just with different equipment. That's neat, I love that. Especially the Infinity Judge on that one. Like, let me pull that up again. So you see how, like, it just looks broken apart? That just looks awesome. I want that as a wallpaper. I want that as a wallpaper. Oh, I'm gonna have to look through. Maybe they have it as a wallpaper. I just need to look through it and check. Ugh, excuse me. I'm in trouble yawning yet again. It's one of those things like I was totally expecting to have that like particular like that scroll as wallpaper. You got new enemy scrolls instead of green they're red. So you can find different areas. Whoa. Music change. Oh. Excuse me. That's some statue. I'm gonna steal it if it's left out here much longer. Ron's saying should be more careful. Yeah, Isun, someone's gonna steal a statue 3 times the size of a human being. What are they gonna do with it? Sell it? To who? We got a kitty. Some fish. So awkward. Awkward seeing a wolf feed a cat. I guess it's a sign of the apocalypse. You know, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. It's funny after missing the Nintendo Capri Sun reference I could have made. I've been making sure to hit all the other stuff. I feel almost certain I made a Back to the Future reference. Did I? Or is that just something that's been on my mind, in the back of my mind? No, the Back to the Future reference won't work until later, though. Oh yeah, spoiler, we have time travel in a Japanese video game. It's not like we haven't had that before. Chrono Trigger! Sorry. Sorry, I had something in my nose. This is not Ocarina of Time! Wow, that was bad. Oh wow. I apologize. Wow. Kingdom Hearts! Sort of. Okay, no. Kingdom Hearts... Actually, no, Kingdom Hearts does have time travel in it. They have Timeless River. That totally counts. No, I'm not just talking about the Xehanort bullshit. I'm not talking about the Xehanort bullcrap. I'm talking about the, yeah, there's actually an area you go back in time. And by the way, as someone who's a fan of Kingdom Hearts, I want to go ahead and tell every other Kingdom Hearts fan out there, or everyone interested in getting into the Kingdom Hearts series, I don't understand the story either. It'd be a fine joke there, but it won't be easy. I think you could wall them. Just bang your head on the ceiling. Yeah, double the jumping power. So that's implying we're gonna get a double jump somewhere. I mean, for those that don't know, long story short, Kingdom Hearts has some sort of time travel in their plots. Like the main villain is able to like travel through time, sort of. But he like took his body and keeps going back in time to get his past selves, and then fusing them into other people's bodies or hearts, and like taking them over so he can start a war or restart a war. If that doesn't make sense, and I'm certain there's going to be a few fans that are going to say, "Oh no, that it totally makes sense in context." It doesn't. It doesn't. Like, that was about as simple as I could make it. Like, I'm sure you could probably make it a little more simpler. Oh, and also the main character is somehow tied to everything. Like, no one's ever, like, no one knows how, but we all know what he is because it's the main character. That part's not confusing because, like, that's literally the plot of every Japanese story ever. Even the ones where that's not the plot, it's still the plot. How can it be the plot if it's... How can it be the plot if it's not the plot? It's Japan! They somehow make it into the plot. The fate of the universe. In every episode of every show, even the simple little slice of life shows, somehow, the main character, who is in no way affiliated with anything, is somehow the main core of everything, and it's their life. They're completely, wholly dependent on saving the entirety of the universe. At some point or another, they will lose. The fate of the universe will be hinged upon whether or not they can play a game of soccer or some weird thing like that. There, finally. Took 3 times on that one. And for those who think I'm over-exaggerating, I want to go ahead and just mention there's actually an anime where the fate of the universe is relying on soccer. And there's one on tennis. And there's one about gay boys ice skating. Or at least I think it's about gay boys ice skating. I've never actually seen Yuri on Ice. But I've been told it's about, you know, these young boys discovering themselves while ice skating. If it's not about them being gay, and it's just people implying overly suggestive. If it's just like overly suggestive, I apologize, but you know, I'm just going by what I've been told. The show does not interest me at all. Ice skating does not interest me at all. Just like tennis does not interest me at all, unless it's Mario Tennis. I've heard Mario Tennis Aces is awesome. It's like the fighting game of tennis. Actually, one of the best examples I've heard of it is it's like the Undertale of tennis games. Like even down to like the bizarre little story. And I've gone way off topic here, just doing random stuff in Century Fields. It's everything I keep seeing. I keep getting distracted. I need to go back. I need to get to the save spot. This is all supposed to be the next episode. We saved ourselves about 4 minutes. Yeah, I have no real interest in sports. I'm trying to think if there's ever been a sport anime I actually watched. I think the closest would probably be G Gundam. That's not really a sport. That's more like what happens if you took a tournament arc in the story and stretched it over to the course of an entire season. Which, granted, that's not a bad deal. That's not a raw deal. That's actually, you know. Oh yeah, and give them giant robots. Yeah. God, G Gundam was so good. I gotta watch it again. It was so cheesy too. Like it was so like the melodrama was so just utterly intentional. Like just the melodrama was real and just not meant at all to be taken seriously. It's just so great. Can't jump up there. Okay, good to know. Oh goody, this looks like a graveyard. Like they've been there forever. So weather beaten. Of course, there's a graveyard. There's little foxes here, what? I think those are foxes. If they're tanuki, they'd have more rounded ears. I'm not really sure what other kind of animal they could be. So we're gonna get out of that graveyard before it creeps me out anymore. I just want to go. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, I have a bit of an issue with graveyards, particularly video game graveyards. Put it this way, long story short, I was actually near a graveyard at the time of that at a church, playing Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. And anyone who's played that game knows about the graveyard scene. You start smacking the graveyards, the gravestones, and eventually a giant ghost pops out. Scared the ever-living crap out of me as a kid. And it didn't help that I was like literally right next to the graveyard. I was sitting in my grandparents' car. Right behind the car was a graveyard. It was a cemetery. It was like, oh, goody, that's not good. But yeah, so been like a very uncomfortable around graveyards ever since. Again, particularly video game graveyards, because that was a traumatizing experience for me. It's that one-eyed ghost just popped out and just freaked the ever-living F out of me. Like literally. It freaks the letter F out of me. It's now just a reek. Anyway, with that terrible joke out of the way, I'll see you guys later. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.